boys and girls. Today, you are going to be using all the skills you've learned about the environmental effects of animals to create a puppet show. And since this is called If We Could Talk, think about the environmental effects of plants and animals. So here's your mission. Explain the effects of environmental factors on living things by creating stick puppets and dialogue. Now, you do not have to make stick puppets. You can make them out of anything you have at home. But if you have 2 craft sticks or 2 pencils or whatever, you can cut out the picture and color it or use construction paper. Be creative. But you need to come up with one puppet needs to be an animal and the other one needs to be a plant. Okay, you can even make sock puppets, but as long as you can tell me which animal it is and what plant it is, okay? Then you need to create a background for your puppet. Show me his environment. Where does it live? Okay, if you picked an animal who lives in the desert, draw a picture of the desert. If you picked a plant from the rainforest, draw a picture of the rainforest. Now, if your animals live in 2 different places, you might want to take your piece of paper that's your background and do it in half for one animal and half for the plant. Okay, but make sure your backdrop shows where they live. Then there's a script, and you're going to fill in that script with information about your plant or animal. If you don't know, you're going to have to go back and research it and find out. We've researched a lot of plant and animals in the last few weeks. Practice your puppet show using your script, and when you think you have it down, you're going to record it on Flipgrid for everybody to watch. So let me show you what your script is going to look like. Oops, I lost it. Hold on. All right, so here's what it's going to look like. You're going to get this script. And it says you're going to fill it in, the plant I chose, the animal I chose. Okay, then you're going to fill it in. Hello, I am a camel and I live in the desert of whatever. Or I am a black bear and I live in the West Texas mountains and wherever. Okay, then hi, I am a cactus. I live in the whatever. Nice to meet you. And then the animal's going to talk. Let me tell you what about I eat. I usually eat blank. I need this food to survive. And then your plant's going to say, that's interesting. I need blank and blank to meet some of my basic needs. Remember, plants don't eat, but what do they need to live? Okay. And then the animal's going to say, when the weather gets colder, I blank. What do you do? And then the plant says, well, for me, when the weather gets colder, I blank. And then the animal's going to say, I like learning about how you survive in your environment. I agree. It's so neat to see how we're interconnected. Now, be sure you might use these words: migration, hibernation, dormant if you're a plant. Try to use those words to talk about how they come up with. Then you're going to click on your Flipgrid and you're now practice a few times first, and then you're going to make your puppet show for all of us. Okay? I can't wait to see your great puppet shows.